good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are, but welcome to Hotwheels Racing Track. Now, it's an exciting one today. We are cracking open a 5-pack Hot Wheels set, and I'm excited about this one. Let's get right to it. Oh, by the way, we also have some new additions to the track, which I'm going to show you guys just now. So one of the new additions to the track, I just picked it up this afternoon, is this one. Now, I actually want to take this and park it in the parking area, which every time I think you see the track, I'm going to be upgrading a little bit. So let's crack this one open and find a good spot for it. Man, I always love opening a pack. It's nothing like it. I like it a lot. And this is just big enough so that you can actually have a vehicle stored in the back here if I don't break it by opening it. Let me check. So there's our new addition to the track, and you'll see some new vehicles here as well. Like that one there, it's one of the Ken Block vehicles. I got this from someone a while back, so I think this deserves a nice little spot right over there. And of course, if you guys never saw this one, this is actually a custom that I made. One of my favorite movies is called The Chef, and I saw one of these. I'm like, wait a second, I could probably custom that thing into the vehicle from the movie. Cubanos. Alright, man. Make some Cuban sandwiches. And yeah, this was the end result. So I never thought it would be handy to park next to a little makeshift drag strip. So for the big reveal, we are gonna crack open and race a Fast and Furious pack. Alright, and it's got all the classics. And this is not a movie, so whichever car wins here is just the fastest. We have the Dodge Charger, the Toyota Supra, the Mustang, the Chevelle, and the Aston Martin. Oh yeah. Okay, with a trusty MacGyver knife. I'm going to keep this intact as best as possible. There we go. Nice. Oh, they look great. Just an update. We've already got 4 drivers for our 8-pack, because remember, we need 8 drivers. Then we're going to crack this box open and we will assign random vehicles to the drivers that have entered and have a team racing event. We've already got 4 on our list. So if you want to be a part of that, remember there's only 4 places left. And then you will, with a random number generator, we will assign a random vehicle to each driver and then have a cool racing event which you guys will be part of. It's just for the fun of it. Why not? So get your names down below before we run out of spaces. And then also on my previous video, there was a comment regarding DXP diecast racing. And I did not know there are rules to running a track like this. And I watched that video and it impressed me a lot, and I've got a lot of stuff to do. Thank you for that comment. I had a really good laugh and I took it very seriously. Number one, let's go start and clean the track. You actually prep the track. Like I said, this isn't just like a Mickey Mouse kind of racing track. I do actually take care to prep the track and make it as fair and evenly as possible. I start off by dusting the entire track all the way to the finish gate. Make sure that the vehicles don't pick up dust on the little wheels and axles. Now, because we have these vehicles on the track, it doesn't really matter the order that we're going to run them in, but I think we should leave those for last. So we're going to start with the bottom. We are down at the track, and to make this interesting, we are just going to do elimination races, and we are not going to look at the times. I will record the times, but I think we're going to put that on after the final race, because if we see the times during the racing and it's only 5 cars, I think we're gonna kind of estimate and be sure, like, okay, especially if one car is kind of fast, we're gonna know, okay, that car's ultimately gonna win. So we're just gonna race them and see how this pans out. Now, first off, we have the 1970 Chevelle SS in lane 1. I absolutely love the casting and the paintwork on this one. It's like a matte color. And of course, the Aston Martin DB5 will assign to lane 2. Are you guys ready to race? Who do you think is going to take the win in 3, 2, 1? Good pull away from lane 1, but they both kind of going slow, but definitely lane 1 is pulling away further, going down the track, leaving the Aston Martin far behind. My goodness, the mechanics definitely have to take a look at the engine on this Aston Martin as lane 1 takes the win. Now, because we have 5 cars, the Chevelle SS will run again in lane 1, and the custom Mustang will take on the Champ in lane 2. Hopefully we've got a good race going here. 3, 2, 1. A good pull away again from lane 1. Mustang definitely not as far behind as the Aston Martin. Okay, didn't have a good pull away, but definitely making a lot of distance between the two, taking a win in lane 2. And of course, whenever you guys find yourself down at the track, at the raceway, there's a John, one of our mechanics. He's getting some Cubano sandwiches for us all. They make really good Cuban sandwiches. Oh no, oh no. Oh, please don't tell me it's that time again. Oh, yep. And look who just rolled in. Jimmy and James. It looks like he's at least okay, and I think he's got his cold drink and sandwiches. But you know what this means? Let's get down to the track and find out why these guys are racing today. As always, we've got our correspondent Emma down at the track, and I do believe she spoke to Jimmy and James. Let's cross over to her and find out what they said. Emma, are you there?
Thanks, Stanley. It's full throttle down here at the track. Crowds are hyped and the pit crews are moving fast. I managed to catch Duct Tape Jimmy just before the race. He's grinning ear to ear and says if he takes the win today, he's finally getting that turbofan installed on his bedroom ceiling. Says, quote, "I sleep faster when there's downforce." Meanwhile, Sir James Blonde III is keeping it classy as always. He tells me he's debuting a brand new scented racing fuel. Apparently, it's custom blended to smell like lavender and victory. He says it's not about speed, it's about presence. Back to you in the booth, Stanley.
Thank you so much, Emma. Now let's see what these two do on the racetrack. Who's going to take the win today? Put it in the comment section before you see who's going to win. Let's find out. Of course, like you know, we never know whose car is whose. It's only when they're on the track we know whether it's James or Jimmy, lane 1 or 2. As always, we don't know, so we are just going to choose a vehicle, and let's say we have Jimmy in lane 2 and Sir James Blonde III in lane 1. So we are ready to race in 3, 2, 1. And we've got a pull away, and it looks like Sir James Blonde today. Definitely leading. Owen Duct Tape Jimmy not doing too well today. Sir James Blonde taking the win. And a victory to Sir James Blonde III with a 12.10. As you can see, these two are never really far apart. But Sir James Blonde finally got his victory. The first race, the previous race, was definitely Duct Tape Jimmy. Duct Tape Jimmy's win, but not this time. But we are back to the thoroughbreds after that Jimmy and James escapade, and we've got the 70 Dodge Charger in lane 1. And I mean, these are the two vehicles I was really looking forward to. So hopefully we've got a really good race. Toyota Supra, of course, you guys know, very iconic. Hopefully that both of these have a really good run. We are ready in 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness, look at that. We have a very fast vehicle here. That Dodge Charger just taking a serious lead. The Supra only going down the mid-length of the track now. Halfway, 3/4 of the way. Now only finishing. Oh my word, we've got a fast vehicle here. That was a fast vehicle, 8.94, with the Supra only finishing at 19.45. That was very unexpected. I thought most of these would run more or less the same time, especially when we saw those first vehicles. But no, very, very good run. We are racing for 3rd place in this final race now with the Supra and the Chevelle. And who do you think is going to take the win for 3rd place as we go in 3, 2, 1? Now both of them are fairly slow. Oh, this is a good race, giving each other a little bit of a run for their money. Almost had it, but the Supra actually taking the lead as it takes a win in lane 1. Now, as always, when it's a close race like that, we swap lanes and it's best out of 3. As we gotta go in 3, 2, 1, go! And look at the pull away on the Chevelle in lane 1 this time. The Supra trailing by quite a bit. How does that even happen? Lane 1 takes the win. And just so that you guys see, it's not the lanes but the vehicles themselves. As we go in 3, 2, 1, go! Come on, I'm sure the Supra can take a win this time. It's catching up, it's catching up. And there we go. That last bit of a stretch, he does Nitro's only took a win. And I'm a big fan of the Supra. So just to confirm, we did a lane change again. It already took a win in lane 2 as well. As we go in 3, 2, 1. And just see what a lane change will do. There, lane 2 looks to be a bit faster, but it all depends on the vehicle and what's happening at the time. And again, the Supra takes a win. And here's the final run time, 14.5, so not a 10-second vehicle. But that was just to show you guys that the lanes are very similar, and it all comes down to the vehicle. How it performs down the lane. Both lane and 1, 2 are pretty much identical as best as I could get it. So it really does come down to the vehicle, and that's the main thing that I wanted to do on this track from the start. And I think we accomplished that. And here's the finish result from 1st, 2nd and 3rd place. 4th, and then the Aston Martin DB5. Last position, but you know, they're all winners. They're Hotwheels, they're cool, and we love it. And like I said, we'll post the times at the end, and here we go. The first race was a 16.39, with lane 2 the Aston Martin at a 22.58. And the result of race 2 between the Mustang and the Chevelle was a 14.18. With the custom Mustang and the Chevelle doing a 17.4992. And I really thought, as it did the pull away, I honestly thought that it's going to take the win, and then all of a sudden the Mustang just laid down some speed and took a clear win in lane 2. And here's the final standings. So it's 1st, 2nd and 3rd place, the Toyota Supra, and then 4th and 5th place, the Aston Martin. Thank you again for watching and enjoying the race with us. And remember, get your name in. There are 4 places left. because I really want to race this, and we need 4 more drivers, and then we're gonna crack that in the video when that time happens. Until then, have a great one, guys. See you next time. Now, if you stuck around right to the end, I've got a little bonus feature for you. This is from my faster vehicles. Now, you saw that Dodge Charger, how quick that thing was with the 8.9 against the Toyota Supra. Well, to show you guys just how fast some of these vehicles are gonna get, if you stick around on this channel, subscribe, and make sure that you don't miss a race. This is just a little bonus feature, just so that you can see how fast these go. And the blue vehicle, which is the 94 Bugatti. This is Bugatti EB110SS. Just to show you guys how fast these vehicles do get. And it's not even in my top 10. As we are ready to race in 3, 2, 1. And there goes the Bugatti with a clear lead, taking the win. Now the times on that run I'm gonna keep secret, but here we've got it challenging that same Bugatti and now against the Ford in 3, 2, 1.